again and again. Yes, I'm everybody's favorite big sister. I will tell you a little bit about the show. So it's a teen show, mainly.
There you have it. That was a significant figure. Now you also can have. And how can you help your friends to move on after such a loss? Of course, more excitement, more fun. Did you miss me? Because I missed you. It's another Thursday. You're tuned to Diamond TV, and that's the perfect choice, especially at this hour as you get vibing with me, your host, Vida. Yeah, it's Vibe with Vida. I'm Vida. So welcome to it. I'm super excited for what I have lined up on the show today. When I was a teen, I have someone really interesting. Someone who made me laugh even on set as we were filming it. Him telling us about his childhood was just super hilarious. You have to stay tuned for you to see what he has to say about his childhood. I'm not telling you who it is. Well, if you follow the Diamond TV page, you already know who it is, yeah? So get to hear all about it from the man himself. Now, other than that, I gave away a movie ticket last week and we got to film that. We call it the movie experience on the show. So if you want to see who won the ticket this week, stay tuned, yeah? That's what you do. And if you want to win yourself a ticket also, what do? You stay tuned to Vibe with Vida. Now, in case you're new to the show, this is a teen advice show. Now, I get to receive messages from teenagers, well, not just teenagers, from different people, and I give them advice right here on set. Now, not just here on set. I like to say we become friends, so I get to talk to them outside this also. So if they want to text me or call me, they reach me through the Diamond TV line and we get chatting. And if they want to reach me on my personal Facebook, they do that. If they want to reach me through the Diamond TV page, they do that. And yeah, that's all about the show. So much fun, I know. Now let's get started with it by getting into the first message shortly after this.
Hey V, I hope I'm not bothering you, but quick question though. Is it possible that I can do both TV and radio?
Yeah, of course it's possible to do both TV and radio. These two go really well together. If you can, for most people, if you can do one, then you're able to do the other. I mean, it might differ sometimes, and there's people whose strength is more TV than radio, and they choose to stay on that because they're just terrible at TV, or some are good at TV and not so good on radio. It's easier, I think, to even transact from TV to radio than it is from radio to TV, because cameras, yeah, intimidating. But yeah, it's possible to do both TV and radio. Now that you can, if you've studied like mass communication, you've done journalism and PR or journalism and media studies, it will be easy for you because in the study, as you study, you're taught on both radio and you're taught journalism from both angles, reporting in the field, from every angle, I would say, reporting in the field, for websites, for TV itself, for radio, every single angle. So you get to choose which one will be your sport. You choose from college or you choose later on. There's certain people who while in college or university feel, okay, maybe I'll just be into editing or I'll just be in the background and not be on the camera. But you when you get to the job, you find out that you're good at being in front of the camera or speaking on radio and not just passing on to another person. So yeah, these two go hand in hand. Well, they go well together if you can balance them. There's so many people that do both. Chimaka does both radio and TV. I know a lot of people that do both radio and TV. Cleo Ice Queen, she does both radio and TV. Yeah, you can do, if you can do one, then you can do the other as well. So let's move on and get into When I Was a Teen.
King Dandy Krazy. That's what I'm called. But I was born Wesley Moses Chivambo. From Uzakire Wuza, Mama Jerabokuya. Look of Black Mountain. As a child, where I was born, as I've told you, from a mine area, Uzakire, you can know the kind of a person that you expect. To Adikorwa Sentazana, not in a short tonton kanya, Kuzezera Sano Wunga. from a nearby primary school at Kalela. That's where I started my school. Na redoja sana ukiafe mukuzezera. Nokubula sana tobo mutwe. Nokulya sana amamango mumpanga kustupa. Those unripe mangoes, green ones. Kulira kona sote, kumwanya sana. Kuya mtown kutola sana, baro kupenta, kutachani, tukopo kupanga mawaya too much, too mpombwa tulya. I was a master and the ring leader in that. Kubina sana nyoto kafuchi, kugozera, kuperuroko. My background, as I can say, it has not been a good one. It has been, every time I remember about my background, which I don't want to shed my tears, I've put on my glasses here. You know, my father, my mother, they divorced at my tender age. I was about 4. And my sibling, they are twins. You know, and my older sister, she was about 6. So everybody tipikira kwefya kwira fine tuma porridge na porridge ya so chipananishi ripoza muzambia pala kwali bati kwala fya magage inda too much kubike puno kusunda ni bomu hivi sana bali mistera bafyasha chibrangeti chako safire fya matenti fira muntu wani blanket nangwari minika so tarire pona lyali mina muno lyali kosa. I'm telling you, so my life has not been good. Thank God I was a very intelligent person and I went to school. My father encouraged me. Bali ntinya tinga wapo na nkutuma kumushi. Echalengere mbombe na sana grade 7 na isa pasa. But daddy bamfa bwino bali mpera ne chirimba bali basapo kafuti. But daddy bali bakamwambuko too much. Bali wete bashimpundu. Ngai soko na akura konse kushwa mu spirit ale tarantanta. And he was a musician. But kapanga ndakura mimbisha sana tuma nyimbo tu akumuji. Kwinuni kanyonge musiga. Kwinuni kanyonge musiga. I still remember my great dad, you know, music is in blood. And I started singing at a tender age, whereby I was going to church in choir, Jesus choir, by then what was used to be called. I was singing tenor, so you should know about my background and where I have been now. You know, okay. In those times it was too hard. And once na rice, you know, tuma potato, mukumo. Bale twakanya fetu fya kujanga ninko kuba mipera konse kumaboko muri tubera fe muchimbare mureja kwa watana n'abantu benga bakuchibanza wabasanga yabakumbusha ko itantari yanko kaibe nani chibererira muri mbwe katapa yari kosa. Was not easy actually. My inspiration when I was growing up, I was a dancer actually. I was a natural dancer. So I liked too much dancing from the Congolese. By then Rumba was in place and it was everywhere around in Zambia. So I was watching too much of the Congolese musicians at my tender age, when I Pepe Kale, Kanda Bongo Man, when I Bilia Beo Shalamwana. So by then I came to know about R&B, when R. Kelly, when Britney Spears, you know, the likes of Boys to Men and a lot. I just mingled a lot and I listened to a lot of music from within and outside. And a lot of pongos by then was playing much, you know, in our area, in the mining area. And the inspiration is actually, I would say, it has just been a combination of a lot of artists, you know, from Jamaica, the Buju Banton, Raga movement, and they came to like Raga too much, and I was so much into Raga. I started my singing, and it has just been a combination of a lot of things. In school, I would say I was not popular. Kaleza. I was just one of the people who are so, not really shy, but I was so reserved. In my classes, I was popular because I was a noise maker in my class, but in school, I was not popular because I was not participating in any of the clubs apart from Jets Club and debate, which I liked so much. Yeah. Mission shari mononko bamwefya so sinchibanzara no kunsara te bansari ine Tiama prefect monitor you know kufika. I think it could not suit me by that time. It couldn't work in me. It was not all that she won't make out. Yes, I did have a clash with a girl in my classroom. I want to mention her name. She's still here and she's alive. Too much every time I would go to school. Yeah, my childhood. Jadi cakap ke tanta pe te pintu mandi. Are mpangoke. Are mpanga nshari rufa ku school. The good part na liwa mano. Na ina liwa mano. So every time na rika la filango pay this. Kuilanga sana kumshindika kumopati nshamfwa hivi. Ya, mutima puku. Nani firo kulanda. Topwisha muna gire tubu nshalanda. Na shire mukumanyo ko sometime back but a year or two ora shire mwewa. But mwacho kina alikute mwini kusulu. Madandi nisto na refirwa. Refirikwa. Hakari okufwayo mwana kashi. Yi. Tata resa. Naruwa shishita kuri shonsha fishiwe. In a first relationship, I would say I finished my grade 12 finish. I was a virgin. I was a virgin after 21 years. That's when I finished my grade 12. So, relationship, I would say my first relationship was after school. How old was I? I've been dying. But I can say 21, 22. 22, I should say. My first relationship was 22. 21, 22. Let me just say 21 years. Like I said earlier on, with my mom, dad and mom separated. So my mom, she went to got married in Malawi, and my papa, the relationship was very awesome, was good. By then he was pruned and he went to the village with my young brothers and sister. So he just used to come and visit. So I loved so much my dad, and unfortunately he passed away when I was doing grade 11. And I was the only person here down. The rest of my brothers by then were from Mushkulia. I still miss my dad. I would love to see me successful today, and I would have loved if he was around here. I could see a dandy Krazy of done a lot of things in this country. My brothers and sisters were so too much close together. We are so much close together, you know. And I used to tell my brothers by then, when they were kids, that until they came here. All of them, about 6 of them, all of them, we are 9 of us in the family, so 8 of them are here in town. My immediate younger brother, they are twins, but the immediate one, is working in Mupani, and the other one is at my farm, at my lodge there in Kitwe. There's also the other one is working as a lecturer. I helped him, go to college and everything in Indola, and is working. The other 2 sisters, I'm still sponsoring them. They're at school. We are so much close together as a family. What I would want to talk to the younger people is, life is not easy as you see it. If you see people driving, living large, in the flourishing things, having good life and good time, it's not about what you see, it's what they have done, and these are the results that you see. Life, people, the way they see it, I've learned life through the hard way. So I would tell everyone to say, you just have to work real hard. People, they consider those people who have worked hard as he's a Satanist. No, he's a filth, he's what? It's hard work. You can call me a Satanist, yes, that's what you say. It's about you. My family, they don't call me that. They don't know me that. They have seen where I've come from. My background is not good. They have seen me levels rising from one step to the other. They have seen and they have heard my first song, second song, third song, first album, second. They have seen me gradually how I've improved my life until today. Today you can't call me a Satanist when you didn't call me a poor person by then. If I have worked hard, you just have to say he's a noble person or somebody whom we can emulate and able to do something. All I would say is one has to work hard. And the young ones, education is the key, of course, but even then, There are certain people who are not educated, but they are rich. So I would say, even if we've not been to school, but as long as we got an NRC, you can still do something in life. Life is not about education. Education, yes, you have to know how to read and write and how to associate with the computers and the modern technology. But that cannot hinder you to do something in life. You just have to work hard and make sure that you've worked real hard. There's always light at the end of the tunnel, and I believe in that, and it has worked for me. It can work for any person.
Aha, so I told you it was going to be exciting. I really could not hold my laugh all through that interview. I was just like, oh my goodness, I'm glad I had this one come on. And it's all thanks to you. You make your request and I abide by them. I bring you whom you ask for. Whoever you want to see on the show, let me know and I will bring them just like that. So let's move on and get into the movie experience. Okay, when we're here, you know what time it is. It's time for the movie experience, and I'm here with my ticket winner, who's Delphista. Delphista, you're from seeing Crazy Rich Asians. How did you enjoy your movie?
I really enjoyed myself. The movie was amazing.
So, okay. Was that what you planned? I remember when we texted, you told me you're going to see another movie. What made you change your mind?
I looked at the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought of coming to see this one because this one ended on time at least.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do you a favor, and next time you can see what you wanted to see. What did you originally want to see?
I wanted to see Hotel Transylvania.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. But I'm planning on going to see Crazy Rich Asians because you said it was fun.
Yes, it's really amazing. I really enjoyed myself watching that movie.
Now you were supposed to come with a friend. Tell us what happened to your friend.
She didn't make it because she's going to school. Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
You couldn't invite another friend.
I just thought of coming by myself. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's good. I
Yeah.
know, sometimes it's good. Now you and I have been chatting for some time,
Yeah.
so I'm going to ask you this question, which I always ask people: what's your favorite show on Diamond TV?
Vibe with Vida, of course.
You're allowed to choose any as long as it's Diamond.
I watch Diamond Connection, I do watch On the Table with Shmweka, and a whole lot of other programs.
Okay, great to know that you're a loyal viewer.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll give you a ticket again so you can get to see the movie that you want to see. We'll
Yeah.
see about that.
Okay, I really appreciate.
Okay, nice having you here. This has been my ticket winner, Delphista. Now, if you want to be a ticket winner, the next ticket winner, you know what to do. Just stay interactive. Now, I'll see you again shortly. Aha! It's always so much fun to go to the cinema together and grab the popcorn. Well, get to chat if you like. Well, the movie choice is up to you, like I always say. So you doing your bit already by watching Vibe with Vida right now, and also watch out for the post, the Vibe with Vida post on our Diamond TV page. That's at Diamond TV Zambia on Facebook and Twitter, at Diamond TV Social on Instagram. So when that post comes on and you answer correctly, I will message you. You just have to be quick with your fingers. Like I said, watch out for the page. So every second we're posting something, you just definitely get in touch with me or answer the question that's posted, and I will message you and give you the details of how you can access that movie experience. So let's move on and get into another question, which is our last question.
Hello, please reply. I'm 19 years old and I help my mother out with her business. We have a shop, we sell groceries. I finished school last year. I have seen how much a shop makes and it's really good money. Is it wrong for me to consider getting into the same business also and not to go to university? Both my parents didn't go to university but they want us to go.
You know, when there's so many people that want to be given a chance to go to school and they do not have it, maybe because of financial troubles or other things that could be stopping them. Now you have this chance. Your parents want you to utilize it. I know looking at money gets you excited, eh? And sometimes when you go straight into a job and you're making all this money, you forget about studying, which we mostly need. You need some form of paper. I know many people preach about this, and some will say, "Oh no, you don't really need it," and whatever. It works differently. You can keep it as backup, as some like to call it. You keep the paper as backup. So while you're still young, and you have your parents to pay for you, I will make sure I emphasize on that pay point, because not many people can afford to go to university. Finances, yeah, that because. Anyways, so you have this chance. Take advantage of it. I know saying it's so tempting. It's so tempting when you see that, okay, I can get myself into this and I'll be making enough money. And businesses are usually risks. Anything can happen. I know there's insurance and Shani, you can back it up. But I say you go to school also. Not to set aside the business idea. You could be meant for the business world. I mean, some of these things sometimes are, they're in the family, like they're just in the blood. When you, like, there's certain families that start something and it keeps growing. Generation after generation, it gets bigger. So you can be the person to do that. But that doesn't mean you need to exempt papers. You need to study also. Just to get to know other things, get to know more by learning. So yeah, if your parents are pushing you to go to university, I suggest that you do so. But do not also put aside or neglect the idea of being a business owner or running the business by yourself someday. You can do both. I would advise you to do both. And I feel like, life is so hard. You can't just live off one income. Believe me, I know. You can't live off one income. You need to work as hard as you can. That's why I now, at this stage in my life, I now understand why people say, okay, I'll sleep when I die. Because you need to work. Like, you need to make sure that you're safe financially. Otherwise, you spend the rest of your life asking for things from people. Life is so unpredictable. Life is so unpredictable. You can today have something and tomorrow it's grabbed off your hands. Just like that. Just like that. Things happen sometimes. Well, bless your parents, and I pray they stick around for the longest time. But things happen, and people lose parents every single day, and they're not fortunate enough to maybe gain access to whatever their parents left, or even be as financially standing as they were when their parents were around. So take advantage of this time while they're still around. Word from me to you. Appreciate them and do that. Go on and study and balance both business and studies. Now, unfortunately, we've come to the end of the show. But I'm not sad about this part, because I know I will be back again, and that's next week, Thursday, and bring you another marvelous show. We'll get to have fun together. However, in the meantime, stay in touch with me through Facebook, through Twitter, through Instagram, whatever you choose. I'm highly active and highly responsive. Highly responsive. I don't just ignore messages. Well, unless you're just saying hi or just waving, then I'd rather respond to a person who really wants to talk to me first. But I do respond to the highs as well, except it takes a little bit of time before I do that. I usually do it when I have enough time on my hands. So anyways, yeah, that's my bye for now. But stay interactive, and you could be having the movie experience next time. I'll see you.